Hi, Lookout family. Today we're looking at our identity from going from purposeless to purposeful. And we're going to read 1 Peter 2, 9 and 10. And I'm going to read from the Passion Translation. So it says, "But you are God's chosen treasures, priests who are kings, a spiritual nation, set apart as God's devoted ones. He called you out of darkness to experience his marvelous light, and now he claims you as his very own. He did this so you would be broadcast his glorious wonders throughout the world. For at one time you were not God's people, but now you are. At one time you knew nothing of God's mercy because you hadn't received it yet, but now you are drenched in it." So this passage is telling us that we are now a royal priesthood, a priesthood of kings that are going to broadcast his marvelous works, his marvelous nature to the world. So did you know that each of us have a preordained list of works that we are supposed to accomplish? In Ephesians, it talks about how the things that God has prepared for us to walk in, the works that we are to do before the foundation of the earth, he ordained them. David says in the Psalms that all his days were ordained before even one of them came to be. So we each have a unique set of works that we're called to walk in and to move in. But each of us, no matter what those are called to walk as kings and priests. And not like the Old Testament priests where they would bring all of God's people to God and represent them to God. We are now kings, and we get to rule and reign with him, and we move before him and know him and then bring him down to the people of the earth to proclaim his glories. So I've noticed, though, that it's hard to do, be of a mindset of identity of kingship if you don't have an embrace that you are his kid, that you are a son and a daughter first, and feel that grafting in of his family as a member of his household before you can actually, in authority and power, rule and reign as a king and a priest to the with God to the world. You really have to embrace your sonship. So I just want to encourage us today that we have a purpose in God, unique to each of us, and also all of us are to rule as kings and priests to show forth his glory. Lord, help us in this walk with you, to know who we are, to know we're sons and daughters, to know our purpose. In Jesus' name. Love you guys.